Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today, once again, powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take a look down below in the description, you'll always find a link to my Elgato profile page. If you click on that, you can learn more about the products that I use to create my content every single day. Don't know where I'd be without them, to be honest. And yeah, you can also, of course, pick the products up for yourselves if you are an aspiring content creator. So thank you once again to Elgato, and let's get into the video. So if you enjoy, the one small favor I ask is for your thumbs up. If you could just hit that, that'd be brilliant. 1,000 to 2,000 likes is what we're looking for. And of course, you can subscribe to the channel for free if you're new around here. So kind of got a position missing at the moment there. I've removed Trippier from the right back spot. That is because the first thing we're going to go out and do today is pick up a new right back. And by the looks of my team, with a lot of Bundesliga in it and stuff, you can probably guess who we're in the market for. It is, of course, going to be Jeremy Frimpong, who I managed to get one for 183,000 coins. That was during the day before they released the guaranteed Bundesliga TOTS SBC. Then when that SBC came out, he plummeted even more to about 160, I think. Maybe that was about the lowest I've seen him. And now he's back at 215k as of the recording time. So yeah, the Bundesliga tots have been sort of jumping all over the show. Of course, what that did mean for, you know, that wonderful bargain of a deal that I got on Joshua Kimmich, 380k when he was going for 430, 50k cheaper than the next one on the market. Well, he dropped down to 310, like 70k cheaper than what I paid. And that was, I think he dropped the most out of everyone when the Bundesliga TOTS guarantee came out. Mostly, though, because at the same time, the Rafael Guerreiro SBC came out, and that is pretty good value for what looks to be, you know, a similar type of card. It's someone that can play sort of in that midfield role that's not very tall, but is like really good at defending, really good at dribbling, that sort of thing. So I think for a little while there, people were debating whether or not to chop and change between their Kimmiches and the Guerreiro SBC. And that's what this run of Foot Champs playoffs games is going to give me the answer to, because of course my Kimmich is tradable. I can list him up if I don't really like him, and I mean it's unlikely that I'll absolutely hate the card, because let's face it, you look at those stats and it just looks like my cup of tea, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll see how we get on today. This next opponent here, I won on penalties in my first game of playoffs, by the way, and I was like, oh my god, is this going to be really sweaty today? And then match number 2, the guy has got the extinct 15 million coin Ronaldinho. I guess he got him in the icon pack, which is very nice for him. I mean, I'm still pretty happy with what I got in the old 5.5 million coin Jarzinho. But yeah, I'm 2-1 up at half time. Absolutely dominating. 13 shots in the first half. But which way do you see this game going? Basically, my Alisson decided he was going to have no hands in this video. Or either that, or Dimitri Payet's shooting is just top tier. When I come up against this card, it makes me regret not taking this card. Whereas at the time, I just wanted fodder. I just wanted to do the fodder packs. I think they're more fun to do, of course, especially for the content. But, I mean, let me tell you, this Payet's no joke. Even at this stage of the game, a few weeks later, he's absolutely no joke. So I'm 4-2 down. I obviously sent through the kitchen sink at him a little bit. Tried to get that next goal, got that next goal, and then had a couple of minutes in order to equalise. But, I mean, it's just unfortunate the way that ball drops. And obviously we were very attacking at that point, so I didn't have much defence. And he ends up actually getting the next goal, playing his little 5-4-1. So we lose. We move on into the next game. And, well, I actually make a change, don't I? There we go. Odegaard's coming in to play as a wide cam. Don't know why, but I just wasn't loving Leroy Sané. So I thought, hey, we'll just give someone else a go without going out onto the market and spending any money. And I was surprised at how much I enjoy Odegaard. I don't think he's really perfectly suited for like really any role in this game. Maybe if you've got like a central cam, he might be perfect in that role. But yeah, there's something about him which is not perfect in any real role in this game. But I was enjoying him as a wide cam in a 4-2-2 on his weak foot side as well. I was playing him on the right cam spot. Now you might not see him do a whole bunch because I'm not seeing much going on here, to be honest. But I just remember every time I got on the ball with him, I was able to go on a little bit of a mazy run, try and make something happen, and he felt very sleek on the ball. That is one thing you're going to get. I know they've done him absolutely dirty with the stats that he's got after the season that he's had, but yeah, if you just get over that, and it's actually a good card. So we win that one. Next opponent has got Tots moments. Araujo and Totti Van Dijk. That's not going to be an easy centre-back partnership to beat, unless, of course, you're Ødegaard, and you can head home with a red-timed. I don't think that was against any of the centre-backs, so that must have been against the full-back, right? But, yeah, scored a red-timed header with Ødegaard. I bet that wasn't the type of goal you ever thought you were going to see from him, from me on this game. So 1-1, but he did have Harry Kane, and every time I come up against this card now, it makes me think, Tom, you're an idiot. Why did you sell Harry Kane? He would probably work really well in this team alongside Royce or Jarzinho or, you know, that sort of thing. So that's on my mind. And I think maybe before the weekend league actually starts, he might find his way back to the club. I think that would probably be a wise decision, really. So we lose 3-2 in the next one as well. It is what it is. I have to say, some of these playoffs were particularly tough. Now this was just playing these on like Wednesday after school sort of time. Normally I tend to wait until like when I think a lot of the player base is online, which is typically when people get home from either school or work. So any time from sort of like 4 p.m. UK onwards, I'm down to play a few online games if it's not in like on a bank holiday or anything. But yeah, this game was going very, very well. This guy didn't have a great team. I think he'd probably started a new account. He had lots of loans and didn't seem that competent, if I'm being harsh and honest. But yeah, we found ourselves 4-0 up at half time, doing a pretty good job. And then second half was all about just having fun. If he rage quits, he rage quits. If not, I'll try and score some nice long shots or something. He ends up getting a goal there. It sort of bobbled between the post and Alisson a couple of times as it found its way in. But look at this for a goal from Royce. I just flick it up, then green time the power shot volley. Oof, what a goal that is. So much power behind his shots. He is a little bit like Kane in terms of shooting, I've found. And then just another one here where we just sort of hit it low. Don't think that one's a power shot, but it's just a nice goal in general. De Bruyne, off balance, ends up getting a looping shot that goes in the back of the net. That's 7-1, is it? Yeah, and then, well, Ødegaard, some nice dribbling. Power shot that one, past the defender, past the goalkeeper, back of the net, and we are 8-1 up, and that's when he decides he's going to quit. You might as well have just stayed at that point, mate. Don't know why that's the point where you decide to go. But, all right. Thank you. I appreciate you saving me just a little bit of time there, 20 game FIFA minutes. But that was a fun one. We scored loads of goals. And yeah, I don't know how many goals Royce got in that game, but it was an awful lot. So it's looking likely that we're going to qualify for the next weekend league. I'm probably not even going to start it until Sunday because I found it so much easier Sunday night that I think that's going to be maybe the time I play. But yeah, Ødegaard with a deflected cross into the back of into the box, and Royce is there to head home. That one was so lucky from me. And then he goes and equalises literally from the next attack. So it's 1-1 after like 4 FIFA minutes. Can we go ahead and make it 2-1? Yeah, I mean his defence was all over the show there, and Jarzinho and Royce can link up well. I mean, this guy, he's quick, you know, once you get... I don't know why I didn't shoot there with Jarzinho, by the way, but passed it across and Royce got the goal. Maybe I was just trying to switch the angle. I didn't know if he's going to start moving his keeper or something. But 3-1 victory in that one. That's got to be... I mean, that's 4 wins right there and a couple losses. So we'll definitely be able to get into the weekend league. That is confirmed. Next opponent has a red Goretzka and a red Mane. That's some nice Bundesliga rewards you got there, pal. And the fact that I'd already got my 4 wins, I don't know, something, the motivation went. So once he goes 1-0 up after a minute, I was like, I don't know, is this guy a bit good? I'll just quit, let him have the win, and move on. And then we get up to the next opponent, an average team for this stage of the game, lots of World Cup heroes and stuff, which you don't see too many of anymore. And, you know, maybe if you do see any, it would probably be like Lucio, maybe Alawiran still, but and maybe Capdevilla, or Capdevilla, however you pronounce his name. But a lovely, I'm going to call that what am I going to call that? Some sort of drag. I don't know what the actual name for that skill move is. It's the one where you hold like LB and you do the heel click thing. But that is, I'm trying to do that a lot more because I know that it's very good. I know a lot of the pros use it and stuff. And it seems like one of those game mechanics which is really powerful and useful. So if that's another way that I can get up to speed with my players, then I'm gonna try and do that. And of course you can then get past defenders, get past the goalkeeper even when they drag it out wide. It's just gotta try and stay in your feet in order to keep the ball. So there's 5 wins and 3 losses. A couple games to go to get 1 more win. Can we go ahead and do it? Well, I reckon we're going to be able to, don't you? Next opponent has got Red Harry Kane and some nice players, but not like the most up-to-date crazy meta. I whip it through to Jarzinho into the back of the net. Do you know what I've just noticed? How come sometimes I have a blue triangle above my head when normally it's red? Is it because I switch accounts to go on my pay to win and stuff? I don't really know. I don't understand. Anyway, we get 2-0 rage quit there. So there's the 6 wins for the weekend league. It just gives me the ever so slightly better packs than if you get 4 wins, of course. And 1 win to go to give away. I could just end the playoffs there. Sometimes I would just end the playoffs there, depending on what my mood is like. But if I can let anyone into the weekend league, just to make life a little bit easier for someone, and I'm in a good mood, then of course that is exactly what we are going to do. So GG's. 6 wins, 4 losses, playoffs complete, rank 4. We get a rare gold pack and 2 mega packs from that one. And of course the ability to play this weekend league for La Liga Tots, which seemed to be surfacing in-game a night or 2 ago. Why were they already out? People were already packing them? Seems a bit weird. But, all right. So I've seen some stats of some players. But yeah, I'll leave it until, you know, obviously you're watching this today and the new team of the season will drop tonight. So if you don't want any spoilers or whatnot, I guess stay off social media, and then you'll find out later on tonight who's got in the team and stuff. But as I'm sure you can imagine, there's a lot of players there that you would expect from a La Liga Tots. The big names and all of that. So no blues from my playoff reward packs. It's a bit stingy, isn't it? Could have given me a blue or something. But no, they didn't. And I'll take the non-rare golds, I'll take the rare golds, and I'll stuff them all into either 2 rare gold player packs or Bundesliga premium packs or whatnot. And here is me submitting. Yes, that's right, that Akocha is going in an SBC. I literally never use him. He's not worth anywhere near what he actually goes for. He might have dropped a lot in price, actually. I'm going to check that real quick. Because surely he's not going for 900k, which is what he was when I packed him. Akocha is currently 588k. Now, that's wild. Now, I know that might annoy a couple of you then, because I've just submitted him into into the Bundesliga guaranteed Tots pack, but I never use him, and I don't think he's actually very good. What I really needed from that player pick right there, I was getting desperate. My club was so empty to get this SBC done. What I needed was an 85 from that pack, and I didn't get one, so I had to quick sell a load of stuff in the club, buy myself a Sula, and I submit an 89 Guerrero as well, and we get the SBC done eventually. Bundesliga Tots upgrade. As long as we get a good one, it will all be worth it. Who are we going to get? Is it a Tots or a Moments? It's a Tots. It's going to be, oh, Swiss. It's going to be a Kobel. The only thing about him that is a big plus is his nation, is his badge. Haha, Swiss, big plus. Oh, funny. Anyway, that's what we got in our guaranteed Bundesliga. It all seems like it wasn't quite worth it in the end there, but you have to risk it in order to potentially get the big players, the Goretzka, the Mane, the Jude Bellingham. Oh, that would have been amazing. The Nkunku. I guess we're never going to see them in our club because they are just far too expensive. But anyway, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much going to wrap things up for today. I didn't love Kimmich. Shock horror. I didn't actually love him. I thought he was going to be really my sort of player. By the way, I bought Kane back. 169k. And he makes his way into the squad. So we changed to a 4-2-4 to start things off. Either Royce or Jarzinho will go as a wide cam with the RB, and then Kane up front with either Royce or Jarzinho, depending on what I'm feeling at the time. Probably going to stick Jarzinho out there so I can try and get the best out of Royce. But yeah, I'll also most likely going to sell Kimmich. Guerrero SBC maybe? We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate. I'd love to see 1,000 to 2,000 likes on this video. And of course, if you could subscribe if you're new around here, that would be brilliant as well. Have a lovely day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll be back tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you then. Peace.